Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Trick and Treat. I hope you guys have been liking the episodes so far. They have been kind of fun to make. All things considered, I never really did anything like this before I started again. But, let's just go ahead and get into this and just have some fun. I awake completely confused, not knowing how much time had passed. My head hurts like hell, but I can't blame it. Fortunately, the pain goes away quickly, just as my confusion. Soon I come back to my senses. My flashlight is lying on the ground, shining towards empty air. I immediately pick it up. It was my only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. Then I remember that Steven and Alfred were with me. Steven! Alfred! Can you hear me? Without thinking, I scream their names in the dark, without trying to find them with my flashlight, but there is no trace of them. They're gone. Where the hell are they? And what the heck just happened? I really don't understand anything. Shit. We should have stayed at home. This is not proof of courage. We could be in danger. I can't find them. 2:19 a.m. Little time has passed since I started to look for my friends, and I already can't stand this place. I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers it is unnatural. It's a darkness that sheathes your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. To make it worse, the air is damp and cold, as in winter, carrying a strong rot smell, as if there were corpses of animals hidden throughout the forest. The atmosphere in this place is oppressive. With every step you take, it makes you more uncomfortable. Since I started to look for my friends, I felt something is watching me, but there is nothing. I sigh with my voice full of frustration. I just want to get out of here. I continue walking, devoid of any hope. No matter where I look, how much I walk, I find nothing. I can't even hear the sounds of animals. Rather, it seems they already died and rotting. No, I have to calm myself, I said to myself. I stopped for a moment to rest. I breathe deeply, and the rotten air of this place does me no good. Immediately I start to cough as if I had something stuck in my throat. Shit! What am I doing? What am I going to do? This cursed forest seems endless. Even if by miracle I could escape, I couldn't abandon Steven and Alfred. I'm really screwed up. Again, I sigh, feeling on the verge of tears. My frustration is building up, but I have to do my best to keep calm. If I fell into despair, then there's no doubt I will be joining the list of missing persons. In the end, I decide to keep walking. Step by step, I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do me any good. Even if it was only to deceive myself from feeling that I am doing something I wanted to continue walking. Time passes without any changes. Only the sound of my footsteps can be heard. Knowing that as soon as you stop you will be surrounded by dead silence is a good incentive to keep walking. But my legs were already hurting. Suddenly, I hear a crack at my feet. Instantly, I step back and look below to see what made that sound. "What is this?" I whispered to myself, surprised discovering that I had stepped on an animal bone. I believe that it's from an animal, although I do not rule out the possibility it belongs to a person. But for my own good, I prefer to not to think about that. An expression of anguish is drawn on my face. It is best to ignore it. I have to keep walking. Suddenly, my flashlight reveals something. Without hesitation, I pointed towards there again. What the hell? Only to realize with the surprise that is the white cat. The one from before, which had that awful meow, but this time I find it lying on the ground. It appears to be fainted, and it's wounded. Then what should I do? Pick her up. It is best to continue without waking her. What? Hold up. I said pick her up. What the heck? That cat is dangerous. It's her fault that I ended up in this place, and my friends are missing. But even knowing that, for some strange reason I can't help but feel sorry for her. Even if it's unusual, it's still an animal. I bend down to see her closer. She's unconscious and there is a line of blood coming from her mouth. I'm a real idiot. I said to myself. At the same time, I cleaned the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief that I had with me. Fortunately, she doesn't wake up. Yeah, I actually thought that P wasn't going to pick her up, so... Okay, this is a better outcome. I then close her mouth, making her appearance a little better. Now she seemed to be peacefully sleeping. After a long sigh, I decide to pick her up carefully. I don't know what the powers of this cat are, but if she brought me here, maybe she can return me to my world. With her in my arms, I decide that the best thing I can do is to continue walking. 2:31 a.m. Again, I find myself in the dark forest, walking aimlessly. Sorry about that, guys. Only moving forward, but it doesn't seem I was going somewhere. In my arms, I carry the cat which sleeps soundly. Voice, come here. Here you'll be safe. I suddenly stopped. It was probably easy to see the disbelief on my face at that moment. It's that voice again, I whispered to myself, with no one to listen to me. Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my mind. It is a feminine voice, soft and gentle, as if it belonged to a princess from a fairy tale, but I can't trust it. Am I really going crazy, or is it this forest that doesn't make any sense? I don't know, but I don't like any of the two options. Then I feel the cat move in my arms. I look down at her confused, just to see how she opens her red eyes suddenly. I became quiet at that instant. For a moment, the two stayed motionless, staring into the eyes of the other. The red eyes of the cat are disturbing me, but also there is something fascinating about them, something that attracts me. I lose myself in her eyes, as if hypnotized, until suddenly she jumps with the intention of scratching my face. My reflex is pushing her. At the same time, I jump back, turning my head to dodge her claws. I managed to dodge her attack, and in the process, I dropped my flashlight. I panicked and acted clumsy. The flashlight falls near me, lighting up the tree in the vacancy. As soon as it left my hands, I remember how dense the abnormal darkness was. Quickly, I pick it up, not even thinking before taking action. I then light the place where the cat was, only to discover she had approached her. She had arched her body angrily, as if she feared an attack from me. Those red eyes stared at me, shining with the light of the flashlight, as if they were jewels, reflecting a fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body freezes. After seeing them, I can't even think. The cat lets out a thunderous meow, similar to the one before, but weaker, although not any less frightening. There's no doubt there is something wrong with that animal. It must be cursed. Everything is her fault. She must be some kind of evil spirit, a pet of the witches. I feel how panic seizes me. My heart beats quickly, begging me to do something. My mouth is dry. My forehead is covered in cold sweat. What should I do? Comfort the cat. Because if the cat's really, gonna be a witch's pet, and you try to run away from it, the cat's gonna be able to fucking catch you. Your best option is to try to comfort it and befriend it, because then maybe it'll actually be able to do something. No, I should not despair. I have to calm down and think carefully about what I should do. With that in mind, I take a deep breath and look at her again. Soon the expression in my eyes changes from fear to courage. I realize it is only a cat, without a doubt, a strange one, but my life is not actually in danger. That isn't a tiger staring at me, but a simple cat. Apparently, her only power, are these weird meows. If she could kill me, she would have already done it. So, I rule out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to this area of the forest, so unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs with air, I slowly walk towards the cat. She meows louder with every step, but I don't let them scare me. Seeing that I do not turn back, she shyly takes a step back. In my mind, I smiled at the image. The prey is now the hunter. I look at her directly while advancing. Little by little, her meows become weaker, as if she was losing strength. Okay, so it seems that a cat might gain power from fear. Then suddenly, I jump to take her in my arms. She hardly resists at all. Not so tough now, right? You look better like this. She's trembling in my hands. She looks so helpless that I almost feel like a villain. I must not forget all that she has done so far. It's her fault that I'm in this place. She brought me here, and if I kill her, wouldn't it be possible to go back? For a moment, that grim idea crossed my mind. I had never killed an animal. Truth is, I can't be proud of myself in doing such a thing. But if I do so, maybe this legend could end here and now. Then what should I do? Just keep her captured. Don't kill the goddamn cat. It's only logical that the magic should die along with the cat. That should be my ticket back. If I kill her, everything would be over tonight, and the legend would come to an end. Confident that it was for the best, I tried to view it in my mind. But no matter how hard I force myself to see it, in the end, I am unable to take the life of another living being. Even if it is a cursed cat serving a witch, I don't feel good killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. So the only thing that remains is to keep her with me, hoping that sooner or later she allows me to escape. With nothing more to think, I decide the best thing to do is to continue my path. 2:41 a.m. It's been a few minutes since I captured the cat. Again, I find myself walking with her in my arms, led by the strange voice. How long have I been walking in this forest? Apparently not enough to make me go mad, but it should be close. Voice, don't be afraid. Come with me. I will help you. The voice sounds closer this time. It seems that I am going in the right direction. I don't fully trust in it, but it's the best I have. At least, at first glance, it seems a friendly voice. I'm completely focused on my way, then suddenly feel something biting me. Really? Is the cat biting me now? Ugh! What the heck? I shout in pain, realizing that the cat bit my arm. Fortunately, it wasn't a dangerous bite, but it sure was painful. With my distraction, she takes the chance to jump from my arms, falling a few steps away from me. Quickly, I set my gaze upon her, furious, but soon something happens to make me forget my anger. Suddenly, the cat is covered with a bright light, so much that it repels the unnatural darkness surrounding the forest, stealing my breath. Under the light, its figure gradually changes until it ceases to be a cat and becomes a human figure. Whoa. Well, no longer is there a cat in front of me, but a girl with incredible beauty. I must really be going crazy. She has white hair and red eyes. She seems about my age. In other circumstances, I would have asked her out without hesitation. Just something about it makes me laugh to myself in my mind. Even at the edge of madness, it seems some things about me will never change. She approaches slowly towards me, one step at a time with no fear. The girl then stares into my eyes with a slightly irritated face. Her lips are moving. She seems to be saying something, but I am unable to hear a sound. Are you trying to tell me something? I babble, still confused, with a face of disbelief which surely made me look stupid. Said the girl, which a very low voice. I do not understand what she is saying. What? I can't hear you well. I asked, still confused. Suddenly the girl pouts in a bad mood. What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? Finally, I could hear her clearly. and just in time because it seems her patience was about to end. Okay, now I heard you. I sound annoyed. All of a sudden, my astonishment found just a few seconds ago disappears when I see the arrogant attitude of the girl. At least now, I don't think she will bite me, I hope. The girl then snorts with irritation. What an annoying guy I had to find. She said at the time she places a hand on her lips, making a pensive face. Wait, you shouldn't speak ill of someone you have right before. What? I was quick to respond. For a moment I feel annoyed at the thought that I have to teach manners to this spirit, or whatever she is. A pity. So much beauty wasted on someone so arrogant. The girl let out a snort of annoyance after hearing me. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit that I can't quit. She answered without sounding very repentant, clearly a false apology. After looking, she diverts her gaze towards the surroundings as if she was bored. I see. I replied, annoyed. I just met her and I already feel I don't like her. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I must not forget who this girl is. She was the cat that started it all. Anyway, at least you could tell me why you attacked me and my friends, I asked shortly after, acting more seriously. The greetings were over. It's time to get to the important stuff. And why did you bite me if I wasn't doing anything? Before I knew it, my lips moved, asking another question. I couldn't lie, I was angry. The girl then stares at my face. She blinks with curiosity before speaking. Does it hurt, the wound? She asked innocently. Yes. I was quick to respond with annoyance. I didn't need to say more. Of course it hurts, silly cat. She looks at me in silence for a few seconds until suddenly she approaches me without any shyness or fear. On second thought, how could a simple human such as me scare a cat that could turn into a person? Show me your wound, said the girl once she stood right next to me. Her presence makes me nauseous. The girl seemed to not know what personal space is. As embarrassed as it sounds, I had never had a girl this close, if only it wasn't in the forest. I don't know why. I shouldn't trust her, but strangely, something tells me that she has no bad intentions. The girl is surrounded by a calm aura, something pure, unlike anything in the forest. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode off here. So I hope you guys liked this episode, and if you really did like it, please leave a like and comment anything you want, within reason that is. But yeah, please, if you want this series to continue, just keep watching and liking, as always. See you guys in the next video.